Hello everyone. Today I want to make a quick video and talk about how you could fix or change any problem that you might be having or that you might have in the future using your imagination. Um, because we're humans and we're always having problems. The main thing is how we perceive the problem and how we react to them. The main thing you don't want to do is you don't want to give it more attention and more awareness to the problem because that itself is gonna make it longer, last longer, and you might attract more problems in the future. You might same cycle over and over. So what you want to do instead is you want to imagine the different outcome, something you would like instead, or how you imagine the problem being fixed already in your mind. Act like it's true, like it happened already, and live your days like that until it changes, and then it always works. You just have to have no resistance towards it. Know that it's possible. Don't worry about how. That's not our job to worry about how. Our job is to just be in the end. Just worry about the end, about the feeling in the end, how you would want it to be. Like, for example, or you know how there's been times in the past when we have had problems, and at the time it seems like it's serious, it's critical, but then once it's fixed, like months later or like a year or two later, like you think about it and it's like nothing, like it doesn't affect you no more because it's in the past already. Like you already feel good because it's already fixed. Like that's how you have to feel, or you have to think ahead. So every problem that you have, just act like you're already living in the future and the problem's already been fixed, and then just live like that and go up about your days until eventually a solution would come to your head, or something will present itself of an opportunity to project what you're imagining inside, because that's what it is. Like the outside world is just a projection of our inside. Whatever we're giving our attention and our awareness to, it's gonna project outside. So like if you're in like people that are sick, uh, this is no new news. Like I'm just helping spread the word to help people out, but there's people that have been sick with cancer, even cancer, or people that can't walk, and they know about this, and they just imagine in their head every day that they're healthy, that they're good, over and over and over until something happens, and they're able to start walking again, or the cancer goes away. And as opposed to somebody that acknowledges that, oh, I have cancer and there's nothing I could do about it, then more than likely they're gonna live the rest of their life like that because they're acknowledging the fact that they're seeing, which is not it's true, but it's not the truth. You could always change it depending on your imagination. So that's why you have to ignore the problem and don't focus on it, and focus on what you want instead. And then once you do that, don't worry about how. Because if you start worrying about the how, then you're gonna just delay. You're just gonna delay the process. Because our job is not to worry about the how. How God, that's jobs God, or energy, higher self, life, whatever you might want to call it. Um, our co-creator, um, that's his responsibility. Their responsibility. It's responsibility. Our responsibility is just to imagine what we would want to experience and feel it. I've done this pretty much my whole life. We all have done this our whole life, and pretty much. And you don't have to basically imagine. You could. It's feeling too, like what you would feel if you're at peace, if you're scared, like feel love. It's about the feeling too, what you expect, the vibration that we're sending out. We're transmitting energy information that's going out to the field, and the field's getting that and reflecting it back to us. So like I've right now I'm going through some health problems, but I'm not acknowledging that. Like in my mind, I'm already the future. Like I'm already healed. Like there's nothing wrong with me. So, and that's what it is. And every day, every time I just feel like I'm healthy and whatever, and eventually, and I'm gonna feel the right time. It's gonna feel to go with a certain doctor, or I might get an idea to which I already did. I have an appointment already, but I have I have to just the right time will just show up. It'll the call it the people call it the bridge of incidents, or but the opportunity just show itself, or things start knocking like on the door, and you have to pay attention to it. Like it'll guide you this way or that way, and then that's um. But you just have to stay persistent on the imagination. You don't force it either, because that just means that you don't feel like it's possible or like it could happen. Also, the level of difficulty matters. Like you have to know that it's true, that it's possible for whatever you want to get fixed. Like if you're having a problem with somebody and you want to fix the situation, like if you're having a problem with with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your friend, and then you want to be in good terms, just imagine yourself talking it out, or already being best friends again, and everything being okay, and just go on about your day, and then act and expect like everything's okay, and then eventually things are just gonna start working out, and you guys are gonna start talking again. It's really that simple. But if you keep acting, thinking like, oh, there's a problem, they don't want to talk to me, this and that, then that's just gonna stay more relevant. The days are gonna go on, and it's gonna be that's what you're gonna be seeing more. That's what you're gonna be projecting, and therefore that's what you're gonna be seeing in your world. We have to start projecting things, better things that we want to experience in our life. Um, if you want to buy a certain thing, um, and you don't have the money for it, just imagine yourself like you already have it, like it's already yours, and don't worry about how you're gonna get the money. Just feel that you already have it, and then eventually, things are gonna arrange themselves, and you end up getting that money to get that thing, or you're gonna end up getting that thing for free, or you're gonna get that thing at a very cheap price, or a friend might give it to you, or something's gonna happen that make your vision, your imagination real, because you were giving your awareness to that. Um, and you pay attention to the fact that you're broke, that you don't have money to this, then you're just gonna have more days like that, that you're broke and that but you don't want none of that. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to imagine that. You don't want to think about that, because we're that strong. Our mind is that strong. We're that strong. And if you're in the negative, it might take some time to get out of there, but you just have to be persistent. Just keep thinking, imagining good things over and over, and eventually you're gonna start seeing results. But and then you might go back to negative results, but then don't be like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. You're just pushing your way out, little by little. And then once you're out and you're like on the other side, then you're gonna have more good things happen to you than bad things, because you're already conditioning yourself, your subconscious, to receive good things, and then to be in that vibration. So you're constantly gonna get that more stuff. At first, it takes some effort and more work, but after that, it's more like you're more on autopilot after that. Which in reality, we're been in autopilot most of our lives. That's why the same thing keeps happening over and over with the bad things. But now, if you switch it around to the good things, then that's when you start having fun with life. When we could create more things, have less problems in our lives, and if a problem shows up, you already know the formula on how to eliminate the problem, or alchemize it, change it into the solution, fix it. Just envision the result, what you want instead, and hang on to it until it happens. Pay attention to the signs around you. Your intuition, what tells you, go this way, do this, eat this, don't eat that, stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know why I said it was going to be a short video, but I don't want to take much of your time. See you guys. Take care. Love you guys. Peace out.